Hello, I just received Google Glass from my work in order to test it out and see how we can apply it to our workflow and process flow. I work at Dragon Circuits, which is a circuit board manufacturer and assembly house based in Dallas, Texas, and they've been kind enough to spoil me with getting the rights to opening their Google Glass. So I haven't opened this. I don't know how it's going to look. So the world's getting a first-hand experience at unboxing a newly shipped Google Glass. Now, I ended up getting the coupon, or no, not the coupon. I would say the invite code from a friend. He had 3 invites remaining, and I pitched it to some of the guys at work, and everybody approved that we should look into this and review it and see what type of benefits come out of this. So here we go. I just ripped that open, and what you see here is it just pops out like this, and as you can see, it says glass in a nice sleek way. Nice sleek box. It's something on the side here. Okay, so these are shades that are for the Google Glass unit. Let's see what this says here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And it says, it's here. You have an Android phone. Well, if you have one, then download the MyGlass app. I went and checked, and there is one for iOS, so don't be afraid. This is seemingly compatible with the iPhone. I guess there's another accessory here, and it seems like, okay, these are the earbuds, and that's how they look. And these, I think, will connect onto the end of your glass unit and slip into your ear. Okay. Now, this box kind of, let's say, this box is about, I would say, a little less than 5 pounds. So I'm curious to see what they have inside here. Now, before I actually open the glass unit, I'm going to open the accessories first. I feel that it's best to leave the best for the last. And so I'm going to unbox this after I unbox these accessories. So these are the earbuds. I want to see what's inside, so I am going to just try to pull this out. And again, I have never seen glass. I've never known anybody with it. I've never played with it. And I'm trying to do this one hand, but I'll use 2 hands for assistance. And what you're going to read here is, engineered specifically for glass, the Stereo earbuds provide high quality sound for music, phone, and video calls. Trying to get that to adjust there. Okay, cool. So we know that you can't use this thing with anybody else, or at least that's what it's implying. These are the instructions on this side. Loop presses into curve the ear, and then slide the cord. Okay, so this is just pretty self-explanatory, but if you really want to know what they're reading, you could read this part. Replace caps to change colors. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, now this case right here has some sort of circular ridges here. Okay, so those are the earbuds that they're talking about, the different colors. So cool, they give you different options. Didn't know that. And these are what the earbuds look like. And it says adjustable loop for fit. So this is what they look like. And obviously, there's 2 in here. And it seems like I'm gonna have to yank them out. So, okay. So on the back, they're mounted like this, as you can see. Okay, for now I'm going to leave it in the packaging, and I'm going to unveil the shades. Now the shades packaged again similarly to the earbuds, and again I'm going to do this with one hand, or try to build up my motor skills for my left hand, which is my inferior or not dominant hand. So anyway, I'm trying to see how this opens here, so pardon my view of my hand. I know I can be a hand model, but today I am reviewing Google Glass. So, okay, this opens up right here, and there seems like there's something in here. Okay, so that's what it is. It doesn't look like anything because it's obviously covered in some sort of cloth, this pouch. So let me take my right hand and try to see if I can just remove this. And I'm giving you an experience that you would get as if you were opening up glass for the first time. So you have these cool little shades. They kind of look like Oakley shades. So I have some Oakleys, these ones that I use for everything, and I love them. So it seems like this is a cool addition. So I'm glad that they sent this along with this. So I'm going to put that to the side as well. And what's going to happen now is we're going to finally unveil glass and what's inside. Alright, it's now time to unveil what's behind the main Google Glass box. Just to recap, we went over the earbuds, we went over the shades that come with the Google Glass unit, and I never went and opened up this box, so I'm going to give you guys at home a first-hand account of opening up a Google Glass box. Again, I've never seen a glass unit, I've never opened this up, and so I'm just as excited and as curious to see how this is going to be. The top just gently lifts off to my experience, and now we got the Google Glass unit with some sort of transparent covering, and we have a set of instructions, and let me zoom in right there. It says, let's get started. Turn on the device by pressing the power button. Adjust the nose bridge. Okay, so I guess you have to adjust it so it stays on your nose and on your face. And position the display to see the whole screen clearly. Okay, since I only have one hand and I'm just demoing the unveiling or the unboxing, I'm not going to get into what you actually see in the display. I'll put that up in other videos. But for now, I just want to give the world an idea of what the unit is like and how big it is and whatnot. So this paper, this covering, feels like I'm breaking it or tearing it. Seems like there's some adhesive on it to keep it in place. I'm a big fan of keeping the original packaging very nice and pristine. It holds a lot of value when it comes to new devices like this. For example, some of the new in-box iPhones, the ones that are the original iPhones from 2007, are running at a few $1,000s now, new in box. So the box is very important. If you're a collector or a tech enthusiast, please do try to carefully unbox everything here. Now this is the Google Glass unit. Looks really cool. I ended up getting the black color. I believe there were many different choices between red, blue, white, black, and whatnot. A lot of them were sold out, and I just picked the standard black because it's just easy to go with, and it goes with a lot of my my outfits that I like to wear, a lot of plain colors. Okay, so initially picking up the Google Glass unit, very light, way lighter than I expected. I would like to say that it looks a little bit funny just because here on the right hand side you have the actual unit where it probably holds the battery and the CPU and whatnot, and this here seems to be where the display is. And so now the frame is very sleek. It seems a bit toyish to where I could really throw these around and they would probably break. But just to look at it here, the camera is right here, and I think that works by blinking or saying Google Glass, please take a picture, something like that, which I will discover shortly after I turn the device on, play with it a little bit. Again, I said I'm not going to turn it on and give you guys a demo because I don't want to. Ooh, that was bad. Anyway, as you can see, the Google Glass unit is durable, so I'm sure these guys thought of it to where if you drop it, a couple inches, it's not going to matter, like I just did. So anyway, big party foul, but very disappointed in myself. But nonetheless, it gives the public an idea of how this unit is and how durable it is. Okay, so I have a set of Oakleys that are sitting right next to here. I want to kind of compare the two, just a Google Glass unit and versus some Oakley flak jacket glasses. I believe that's what model these are. These are some of my favorite glasses. Can be used indoors, outdoors. I mean, indoors meaning, you know, if you wanted to be really cool in the office, or you know, if you had some sort of stylish fever going on. But anyway, these are my favorite glasses to wear. So about comparable in weight. I would say they're pretty much identical in weight. In terms of size, you can see for yourselves, pretty much the same except this elongated part here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys one last look at the glass unit before I move on to the rest of the packaging. Hopefully there's some goodies underneath that cover, but before that we'll kind of just take a look at the glass unit one more time, and just a little 360 and just a close-up on how it'd look if you were slipping them on. So I'm going to try to slip them onto the iPhone. Boom. Okay, anyway, I know that's a bad demonstration, but later on I'll have demonstration videos using Google Glass and reviewing other products with it, so I'm excited for that. And I'm trying to zoom, or I'm trying to actually get this to focus here, but that's where I would assume the charging port is, and that right there seems like it's a power button, and this says glass here, so that's a button that I'm going to have to discover and see what that is for. Other than that, this is the glass unit, very light, very excited to use it. I will set it down here and we'll move on with the review. And I apologize about the shadow that you're seeing of my phone recording this, but I'm going to zoom in here and try to give you guys a glimpse of the verbiage on the cover. It says listen, on, off, touch, capture, an area for your, I guess your nose pads, and see, obviously. So whenever the Google Glass unit was situated inside this box, let me zoom out again. Nope. It was sitting like this, and when you open it up, you get to see exactly what does what. So that's listen. That's where the audio. Okay. So one of the ports that we saw earlier was for the audio, for the earbuds, and then the other one would be for the charger or connecting to the computer, I would assume. Okay, so I'm gonna remove glass again. I'm gonna set these like this because I wear glasses and my optometrist always told me to set them upside down. Anyway, I'm gonna remove this, and oh, that's okay. So we do have some goodies here. There's a tag here that has instructions on how to use this pouch here. So this is a pouch, and I would assume this is a carrying case. Very rigid at the bottom here, and just flimsy like a pouch up top, but there seems to be something inside here, so if you bear with me, I'll slip it out, and what you see is this. Okay, so these are, okay, so this is actually a single earbud, and it comes with the glass unit. What you saw earlier in the review are these earbuds here, and these are an additional option where they come with two, so you can get hearing in both ears as opposed to one with these. There's some text here, it's something about the volume. So set the volume to a safe level and limit usage time to prevent hearing loss. Ooh, well that's a crazy disclaimer. So you could get some hearing loss with these earbuds. Watch out, world. And again, here are some instructions on how to wear these earbuds with Google Glass. Anyway, I'm not too interested about these because we already reviewed those. So I'm going to move on to what's inside here and some more goodies. Looks like there's something in here. Okay. by shaking it, it seems like it's just a boring set of rules and whatnot, and it's just a manual. I don't like using manuals personally because I like exploring with stuff like this. I don't think it's too hard to figure out, too difficult to figure out. So these type of things right here take the fun out of actually exploring these type of units. The charger here looks initially like an iPhone charger, but a lot longer. But when I take it out, I can immediately tell that it's half the size in terms of the width, but the length is obviously twice as long. So I'm going to slip that back in there now, and it seems like this is a USB and a mini USB of some sort that connects onto Google Glass or your computer. Okay, so in the end, after reviewing Google Glass, I'm very excited to use it. I'm very excited to do my new reviews with it, and we'll see what happens. I wanted to thank my employer, Dragon Circuits, for giving me the opportunity to review this gadget, and I'm very excited to see how we can implement it here at work. We are creating drones, and it'd be really nice to get some augmented reality from this using our drones. But nonetheless, it'll be a cool toy to kind of show off around the office. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and subscribe to my channel so you can watch some more cool reviews. Thanks.